Hold on, I like level 3 Calamity.
I've been really surprised by who I could trust this year. Turns out friends that I thought needed me really just needed a scapegoat to justify their own bad decisions. I'm glad that Drew and I found mutual respect, and I'm not sure what the future holds for me and AD, but I'm going to continue to be me, love hard, and express who I am through my music to the world, and I'm never going to stop. I can't believe how my life has changed ever since I met A1 and Sean. I get to stop dancing on stage and finally get to sing it on one. Sean took a chance on me, even though I didn't make it easy. And at this point, I just need people around me that I can trust.
Stop it up that door. Are you people
Try to put it down. Man, you sit there and watch play with it all this afternoon and wait.
I've been involved with so much mess, honey, I can't even keep count. But the biggest of them all was the mess that I had with my own fiance, Marcus Black. Marcus gave me the ring, and I thought we were both thinking the same thing with the same goal. The truth is, we are not exactly good right now, and I'm not really sure what the future holds for us.
Who did that?
Oh,
I've learned a lot about myself and staying away from the things that pull me into a dark place. From now on, I'm diving deep into the things that truly make me happy, only dealing with friends who I can trust, and getting back to my music. What I learned about Hollywood is that when the cameras are pointed at you, don't worry about why they're there. I take this as a lesson, and I'm just moving on with my life. I'm gonna make the most of it and be exactly who I am.
Mom, you see Chopper?
What?
Oh, he was looking at himself through the window and he didn't know what it was. He was scared.
Of our common.
Camping for a bachelor party weekend. Really? What I want to know is who sleeps in the middle.
Is that a
Ben's
boy?
idea?
Is that a
He was
boy?
having a couple beers at Wayland's, but Irving.
That's a girl.
And there's no girl.
Hey, the nurses are playing with girls.
I think.
Kicking bowling. Ooh, I did not like.
Them both girls, right?
Other people's shoes.
Yeah. Chopper, get down.
Come on, Justice and Savannah. for those
Next time we do that, I'm gonna hit him.
obligations. It's the first time I drew three since you got out of rehab.
I thought I was.
The guy in front of him before he started showing
Hey,
him
what's that?
thinking it's his toy. He thinks it's his toy now.
You're kidding me. Okay, yeah, I'll be right there. What's going on? Jess is not in Savannah.
Where'd he go? He just left.
I'm burning up. What's wrong with me?
Jess. You okay?
I'm fine. Told Conrad not to call you, but clearly he can't keep it from us.
I made no promise and just she needed to know.
Since when does Chastain do drug trials?
Since Bill discovered their
Wait,
cat.
Chad?
Imagine.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah,
trials?
let me get your head off.
Cancer.
Healthy people volunteered. Half of us got a cancer drug, half of us got a placebo.
Do we know who got the placebo?
No, it's double blind. She's fine. You never vomiting.
Why can't you just tell me? Tell me you would lecture me.
This is my fault. I told Jess it'd be a good way to make some money. I've done them before. I've never had a reaction like this.
Excuse me, who authorized this?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What are you doing here? I'm a doctor. She's an NP, and John here's in significant distress.
He's having a normal reaction for a phase 1 first-in-human clinical trial.
Reactions are what we're here to document.
Now, I'm gonna have to...
Fever, vomiting, a syncopal episode, a suspected reaction to an immunotherapy trial drug.
We do drug trials now? BPW number 55, hang 1 liter normal saline, give him 4 on Dextron to help with the vomiting. 1, 2, 3.
Is vomiting okay?
I hope so. We don't know much about the drug. My health they took it.
Have you known Justin? We have. Such a great guy. Every time I wanted to stay on, he
You what?
stay.
I'm supposed to have a consult with Mia right now, but I don't think you're going to.
Fine, go.
Are you sure? Got this.
Stop.
Let's get a second line and some blood work. Babe, when you check the time, this tiny little camera scans your retina and it sends your vitals to that.
Oh, it's so cold.
How you know? How you know?
If my hands are orange, I'm not hard to
Yeah, you trying to find a comfortable spot to lay.
One more thing that I need.
Dogs.
Would you do me the honor of being my first trial participant?
Get up out of his comfortable spot, then he goes on the bed, then go back right.
First, there is actually something I need to talk to you about. No, nothing about the wedding. Devon, I've been offered a spot on an investigative journalism team.
That's amazing. Babe, I'm so proud of you.
It's at the San Francisco Chronicle. If I take it, I have to move there soon.
When? Because we're getting married in 2 weeks. How would that even happen?
A lot of couples live in different cities. We could make it work. Nothing is decided yet. Let's talk more when you get back from your bachelor weekend, okay?
How you gonna move all the way to another how you gonna move that far away and get married? The only way y'all can talk is on the phone. What kind of marriage is that?
You don't have to be together all the time.
But you don't want to live halfway across the world.
Oh, I hear that one of your participants is in our ER with life-threatening symptoms.
One of our participants got sick to the stomach and a bit dehydrated. Nothing life-threatening about it.
More are deteriorating as we speak.
Cancer is a ferocious enemy. We fight it with strong drugs. Please get your staff to back down. Or Chastain won't see you die.
What's the lawsuit going to
Chelsea, you're not slick. Put it back.
Your trial can continue, but I expect you to notify me right away if any of your participants have reactions outside the range
Get
of
away
normal.
from the can. Why are you all over there with the can? Get out away from the can.
One of them's my sister.
Perfect vacation. Mountain, desert, or sea?
Desert.
When you're done with this charade, I need to talk to you.
Michael Ford, you are my ex-resident. I'm looking for my next resident. And as you can see, it's an embarrassment of riches.
So just embarrassing.
Next! What are you doing here?
I need a consult from you and Conrad on a patient. His name is Ernest Levasseur.
Ernie. Oh, woman, you should have led with that. He owns the grill and gumbo and makes the best ribs in Atlanta.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Why? What's wrong with him?
The better question is, what is it?
Mr. and Mrs. Levasseur?
This is the brilliant Dr. Hawkins. He's one of our top diagnosticians here at Jackson. Oh, this is Dr. Austin.
Cardiothoracic. I'm just a smidge above average. Ernie, it is an honor to meet you, brother. I am a huge fan of your dry rub.
He's nearly blind and his hearing's almost gone.
Doctor loves your dry rub, Ernie.
I had an egg with some bacon.
Honey, they don't care what you have for breakfast. He talks nonsense like this all the time now. My brother-in-law says it's early onset dementia.
Neurology doesn't think so.
When did he lose his vision?
About 6 months ago, and then his hearing went next. Like, every other day, another part of him was gone.
Mind if I have a look?
First, he developed hypothyroidism, and then we started esophagitis.
The echocardiogram shows heart failure due to cardiomyopathy.
Got a rash around his neck, warm to the touch. Let's get into the thyroid renal panel, and let's add on an RPR, folate, and B12 medical history.
Left hip replacement in 2012. Kidney stones last year, but that's about it.
Any complaints of pain?
He doesn't complain about anything, he never has. Ernie's always been the happiest, most optimistic. It's like he's here, but he's not. There's almost nothing left of him.
We understand how difficult this must be.
Oh, I doubt it. I get up at 6 every morning, and I change his diaper, and then I shower him, and after he's fed and dressed, I do it all over again with the kids, and after they're fed, and they're dressed, and I send them off to school. Oh my God. I can't do it anymore.
Janine? Darling? Where are you?
I'm right here. At least he still remembers my name. Sometimes I really wish that he didn't.
No one takes care of the caretaker.
We're going to take care of him here. You go home, rest. And we'll call you as soon as we know more.
And he can't hear or see that good.
She needs help. She's close to breaking.
I'm notified social services. We schedule her home visit.
A year ago, Ernest was a life of the party. What do you think is wrong with him?
I think he's being poisoned.
No more excuses with Cologuard.
What? Oh, what was it? At first I thought this was a good doctor, but then I didn't hear that guy, super smart guy. So I'm like, what is this?
I made t-shirts. I'm not wearing that one. Campsite's booked, rafts are rented, firing up the minivan at 6 p.m. sharp. Snack situations on point. I got 10 flavors of chips, including Nacho Mama's nachos. Don't be late. I already told Conrad we have a hard out.
Hey guys.
How's the dance coming along? Oh, we're crushing it.
You still want to practice when you get back? Oh.
Please never do that again.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
Beta version 1.0.
How's the retina scan function? That's what makes it so unique.
Yeah, so far so good. Sends the data directly to the
Smartphone app. I'm wearing it.
Yeah, some of my friends in Silicon Valley have been troubleshooting it for weeks, and it seems to be working well.
Well, you can't test on yourself. You need a beta. I'll drop an obvious hint one more time. You need a beta.
You? Really?
Oh, why not?
Okay. So, it tests for your heart rhythm, blood pressure, and, your pulse.
Oh, it's also going to tell me I'm late for surgery. I gotta go. Keep an eye on me for Mesh. How are you feeling, John?
Great.
He's back. No, it'll take
time to metabolize the drug they gave you, but we can up your pain meds, manage the symptoms in the meantime. Is that your family?
Yeah. Ingrid, light of my life. My wife, Sarah. She keeps giving me chances, you know? I live in South Carolina. This last stint in rehab was the first I did on my own. Because I want to get better. For me. And for them. Her trial was just a way to come home with some cash in my pocket, help pay the bills. Ingrid's music lessons. Love her to death, but she cannot play her recorder so well. At all, really.
Jesse, okay?
Yeah, I think it's just a stress headache or something.
What kind of thought was that?
Come on, let's get on to bed. We're gonna take care of you, Jess. Where's Helen? I know, I'm here.
Oxygen stats are dropping. John. Hey, John. I can't breathe. We need to intubate him. Hurry.
Hey, Tom, after you explain, tell us you check the other pilot patients.
Get them to the ICU.
Again? I told Dr. Bell.
2 of your trial patients are in the ICU with complications.
It cannot be from our drug. It's supposed to scale back 500-fold for what was proven safe in monkeys.
Monkeys? Really?
Hey, hold up! What do you think you're doing?
Clearing the room. Get these 2 to the ER for observation.
I'm beginning to lose my patience.
And mine's long gone. Trust me. You don't want to push me any further.
I'm calling Bell.
I already did.
An update. Adele and Mauricio have a fever, pain, and vomiting. Jesse is having trouble breathing, so we have her on oxygen. And John is on a vent with multi-system organ failure.
I don't have to tell you your trial is over. And Chastain is not responsible if anyone dies from whatever the hell you gave them.
I am telling you, it is sepsis from an infection they caught here.
The drug vials were prepared by your company. If there's any contamination, it's going to be...
We need information on this drug.
Well, that's not happening because it's not the drug.
You don't know that. I want every bit of data you have in my hands for the next 10 minutes. I'm not asking.
It's really deep in there.
Well, it's only a quadruple bypass. But I'm sure your inability to get deep enough will be just fine with the family after their loved one has...
Wait. I think I got it.
Yep. Sam's dead. And so are you. Allow me to demonstrate. Oh. I'm starting to get the feeling you miss me. But your position's almost filled.
Ernest tests are in.
The levels of cobalt in his blood are 200 times normal.
He has metallosis.
So you were right. He is being poisoned. But from what?
Here's the culprit, his metal-on-metal hip replacement. When the metal ball and metal cup slide against each other, tiny particles can flake off and enter the bloodstream, sending cobalt and chromium to every major organ.
And causing muscle and tissue atrophy, acetabular femoral osteolysis, and pseudotumors.
I don't get it. Why would anyone sell a hip implant that could leak poison? Imagine the lawsuits.
Oh, pennies to their profits.
The question is, how does something this flawed get FDA approval to begin with?
The 510K process. This lets companies fast-track a device if a device is similar to an existing device.
Which helps life-saving devices get on the market fast.
Even if that existing device was recalled for defects.
Surely there are protections in place that stop people from taking advantage.
Not when medical device executives sit on the board of the FDA. The fox is guarding the henhouse.
Well, let's focus on what we can fix. Mr. Levasseur is going to need a left ceramic on polyethylene hip prosthesis to get the metal poison out of his system.
Does Corvallis carry one of those?
We do. I'll have it couriered.
Well, the good news is When leaking metal hips are replaced, most patients make a full recovery.
I don't think he'll ever regain his eyesight.
No, but surgery would certainly help all his other problems.
If it doesn't kill him.
Hey, Portal, call Rory. Happy birthday.
Okay. Who? Chopper?
Make Georgia proud.
Atlanta was never his first choice, but I'm finally feeling settled. Like my life is on track.
So move or deal with living apart.
You're not so great at this, are you?
I am at it, actually. It made you face the stark reality of your choice. If you want hand-holding, go elsewhere.
Well, Julian's got a healthy pulse. Her vitals are impressive.
You are taking stalking to a whole new level.
I'm just testing my device, Mia.
Keep on yourself then. Is it a new hip?
It is safe and tested. Okay. Is she always so...
Yeah. She's very consistent.
So, how are my numbers?
Beautiful. I mean, they're good. They're great.
Your device is working.
So far, it is, but less coffee, more water. You're a little dehydrated.
So, fourth latte is overdoing it?
Fourth? Are you being serious?
Do not even judge. I saw you in the residence lounge, chugging what I'm pretty sure was a can of grape soda.
Okay, don't knock until you tried it.
Oh, I tried it when I was 6.
You know what? The residence lounge is for residents, not device rooms, so...
So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Yeah. It's gonna be just like that.
I saw this really cute apartment in Inland Park. Landlord wanted a cash deposit. I'm too old to live with my sister. Way too old. I shouldn't have lied to you about Savannah. I'm sorry. Just wanted to show you I could do something on my own. I thought maybe things could go back to the way they were when we were close.
Hey. Close now. I'm not like too close. Like a partner.
Stop, it hurts.
We have information on the drug is an agonist for the CD28 receptor. So the drug targets the immune system to fight cancer.
Visage claims the participants all have a massive infection.
Septic shock fits the symptoms.
I don't think it's septic shock. I think it's a systemic inflammatory response to cytokines.
We know for sure there's no quick test for cytokine storm.
They both have the same presentation. Cytokine is caused by the immunotherapy drug. If there is any hope of immune organ, start John and Jesse on high-dose steroids now.
But if it is a massive infection, high-dose steroids can kill them.
Can't wait, we have tag now.
My mom died from a bad judgment call. We need to be certain.
You know that's not possible. My gut tells me this is right.
Okay. So let's start steroid treatment on John and Jesse, with your permission. And the others, we wait.
Man, I had 2 kills. Mama, these 2 guys were battling, and I seen this guy, he was trying to heal up. I pushed him, I killed him. Then the guy who was trying to kill him, I killed that dude. Then the guy who was trying to kill all 4 of us, he died. Then I killed him. No, then I got killed. Then that guy killed the other guy.
Without the surgery, how long does he have?
Another year, maybe. But he will continue to deteriorate.
But the surgery could kill him today. Yes, but if he survives, he can finally be himself again.
Janine?
Nah, I haven't been alone at all.
I'm Korean. He learned to speak Korean so we could speak it together. Ernest has always been so romantic. 당신, 나 여기 있어.
Don't cry. Don't. It's okay.
I couldn't stand to take care of him anymore. And now I can't bear to lose him. Will you both be in the surgery?
Well, Dr. Okafor will be assisting Dr. Voss, who is an exceptional
But what if something happens with his weak heart? I'll sign the consent form. If you'll both be in the room with him.
The new Galaxy Note 9 has...
They're getting the boxes. Bringing in a ventilator to help you breathe. I'll take it from here then. Steroids aren't working. What if it is sepsis?
Steroids take time, but Nick, you know there are no guarantees.
Why did she do
We
that?
can't think about that right now. Nick. If you have something you need to say to Jesse, now's the time.
I need you to be strong, okay? I need you to fight for me. All right, I'm gonna be right here the whole time, ready to intake. I love you, okay? I'm right here.
Patient Ernest Lavoisier in for left hip revision.
One ceramic on polyethylene hip device.
Timeout complete. Surgical field prepped. It's showtime, party people. And don't worry, Dr. Voss. I'm just here monitoring Monsieur Levasseur's poor heart. I promised your resident that I'd be quiet.
It will be hard for him.
Let's relish it, ladies. Tremblay. Dr. Okafor, retract the subcutaneous tissue.
Retractors?
I forgot I was doing a live.
When I cut into it, it liquefies.
Anapodic tissues completely encompassing the hip joint.
Oh, sorry guys. See y'all tomorrow. Wait, I'm Britain.
If you're going to hurl, best to not do it in a sterile environment.